Okay, in circle O, arc AB subtends angle theta. The radius of circle O is 11 miles, and the area of the sector of the circle enclosed by theta is 121 pi third miles squared. What is the measure of the angle theta in radians? Okay, so we know that our formula in radians is the area of a sector is equal to 1/2 times our angle theta times our radius squared. We do know that the radius is 11, and we do know that the area is 121 pi thirds. So now we're solving for theta. So our goal is going to get down to something that looks like theta equals blank. That's what our goal is. So again, since we have multiplication through here, we can rearrange these numbers however we want. So I'm going to pick up this 11 squared, and I'm going to set it in front of that. It's still being multiplied. I just picked up this multiplication sign really and put it right there. So I just rearranged the order in which it's multiplied. That's completely legal. It's the multiplication property of equality, or commutative property. Multiplication property of equality is when you jump the equal sign. So this would be the commutative property since we stayed on the same side. Anyways, that's just a little bit of a side note as to how come we can do that. The reason why we would do that is because I'm going to divide by 11 squared since it's being multiplied. So on this half, I'm going to divide by 11 squared since it's being multiplied. And I'm actually going to multiply by 2 over 1 because I know that if I multiply 1/2 by 2 over 1, it ends up being 2 over 2 because 2 times 1 is 2 and 1 times 2 is 2. So that creates a 2 over 2, which reduces down to 1. So I'm just going to multiply it by 2 over 1. And then we are going to have, again, numerator times numerator times numerator. So we have a 2 times 121 pi. And then in the denominator, we have 1 times 11 pi squared times 3. Not 11 pi squared, just 11 squared. And then on this side, like I had said earlier, 2 times 1 is 2, and 1 times 2 is 2. So this creates a 2 over 2, which reduces down to 1. So there's that one. 11 squared divided by 11 squared, because it's the same quantity divided by the same quantity, that reduces down to 1. 1 times 1 times 1 is, 1 times 1 times theta is theta, since 1 doesn't change the value of anything. So we did reach our goal. We have theta equals blank, and I'm going to jump over to a calculator now. I'm noticing in the answers that they have a pi there, so I'm not going to mess with pi right here. I'm just going to mess with or calculate the numbers. So I have 2 times 121 divided by, parentheses, 1 times 11 squared times 3, and that equals 0.66666 repeating, which, since I know this, I will share it with you, is 2/3. So this comes out to be 2. Oh, well, that could be an easy explanation. So it comes out to be 2/3. So again, remember we have the pi attached in the top because I didn't enter it into my calculation. And then 2 pi thirds. So the 2 and the 3 came from the 0.66 repeating. If you didn't know that off the top of your head, you could enter in what is the fraction for 0 point and do oodles of 6s. And maybe it'll pull it up. Right. fraction, 0.6666. Oh, never mind. That wasn't helping. Okay. Anyways, there's not like a fraction button on this calculator that I'm aware of. So trust me that 0.6666 repeating is 2/3. So the answer to this is 2 pi thirds, because again, when I typed that into the calculator, I didn't enter in the pi. And so it didn't go anywhere, so it still stays in the numerator.